Hi friends! Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be taking a tour of my valley, and I have to say, with upwards of 230 hours in this game, it's safe to say that we've done quite a bit of decorating. Although the valley is far from finished, I thought it would be fun to kind of tour around and see some of my favorite areas that we've designed and created in the game and on stream. So get a cozy drink, wrap up in a warm blanket, and let's get into this tour. Alrighty friends, so let's start off in the Plaza, which I've made neighborhood slash shopping center. So starting off, we have Mickey and Minnie's house side by side here. I just felt like that made sense, and I think they look really good together, keeping in mind to, not block any mining nodes or anything. And then we have a little park area for them, so they can come here and relax. Minnie could do some gardening if she wanted to, and I also put their little cake here as well, like their wedding cake. In my mind, I imagine as their wedding cake. I don't know, I thought it was cute. And then if you walk around, we have my favorite area of the Plaza, which is the center of attention, I feel like, for the neighborhood. But we put the fountain down here. We actually had a Christmas tree before, but we recently redecorated this area on stream. I can't wait till these fountains have water pouring out of them. I think it's going to be so beautiful once they do, but I still really love how this looks. So it's like a nice little seating area. And we have Goofy's house as well up here. Now, I don't know why I didn't keep Goofy's house next to a pond, but I don't know. I may end up changing that because I feel bad for Goofy. He loves to fish. He doesn't even have a pond, close by, but that's okay. We've moved all of the gardening bushes and trees into his front yard, which makes them easy for me to collect, but also they look good in his yard. We have Scar. Making an appearance in the video today. Wasn't expecting that, but we have a little workbench here, so it makes sense if I'm doing any crafting or anything up here. We have a workbench close by, and yeah, it just feels like a little neighborhood area. And then when you walk down this little pathway, you can see we have a shopping we have our shopping center area, and this is like a farmer's market, I guess. So we have, fresh fruits and berries, some fish, and then we also have fresh baked pies. We could assume Minnie maybe made those, and then also some pickled herring. So yeah, you can buy like canned fresh food and pies and, anything you want from the little farmer's market area. And as we come down this side, you can see we have Scrooge's shop, and also Remy's restaurant is right over here. It just gives a very expensive, it feels very Paris, It gives that kind of vibe, and I think it works perfectly for a shopping center. And off to the side, we also have a little coffee area. So this is our coffee shop. It's very eclectic, You come here if you're feeling very artsy, you need a little pick-me-up. You could do some reading, grab a pastry or something. You could play some chess, read a book. It's just very cozy, very cute. We have our espresso machine back there, and I don't know, I just really love this little cozy area. So I really love how that turned out. And we have our walkway that wraps around. This is another focal point in the Plaza with the tree. So this will be a common theme throughout the video. Is like I tried to keep things very functional and easy to walk through because my favorite part of Dreamlight Valley is questing and everything. So we need to be able to move through the valley pretty easily. So I tried to refrain from doing too much clutter and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, back to the tour. We have Remy's restaurant here. I don't even know. It's so tall. It's hard to see the top, but Remy's restaurant. And if you don't want to sit inside, you can sit outside. We have a nice little romantic seating area outside, and I just love it. I don't know. I think it looks really pretty. And if you wanted to make a reservation, you could stop by and just make one as you're walking through doing some shopping. Got a phone on the table. I don't know. It's just how my mind works, people. It's just how my mind works. So let's actually run up to the Forest of Valor next. And as you come around the bend, you have a little hedge mage slash park-ish area. So yeah, I have both hedge mages on either side. And then as we walk up, this is so cool. I love this little spot. Look, even Wally's excited. I guess he's probably signing in for his hot air balloon tour. But yeah, so he's hanging out. I have a check-in area. This to me is a hot air balloon tour area. So we have our books, a computer here for checking in, keeping reservations organized. You can sit down, read a magazine as you wait for your tour. And of course, we have the up balloons as the actual highlight point. And then if you run through the back here, it's one of my favorite hidden away gems in the valley. It's a little picnic area. Guys, Look at it. I love it. And I'll include a clip of how it looks at sunset. It's the best time to be here is at sunset. It's absolutely beautiful. And it just seems like somebody rode their bike on a date up here and brought out their ice chest and just kind of set up a cute little romantic date. So I just love it. I feel like it's secluded, it's romantic, it's private. And, you know, I just like having it right there. So that's beautiful. We'll run on back through here. And as you can see, we have Buzz's RV, and there's no better place for Buzz's RV in my opinion, because the RV feels very campsite-ish. So that's what inspired me to create this campsite. So we have the fire pit in the middle. We have some stools, benches, and things to sit down to make it feel like it's very natural and organic little campsite. And then a table here. I still need to add some campsite related food to the table. I don't know, like maybe finger food or grilled food or something to the table. And it's perfect. I feel like it fits in perfectly for the Forest of Valor, just for the vibes here. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. But I think my most favorite spot, hands down, is Merlin's house. Man, when I moved Merlin's house up here, it felt like the right decision. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as you set it down, you're like, yeah, this is the spot for him. I gave him his fire pit and also the pillars to match to, you know, spice it up a little bit, put all of his stacks of books. It's almost exactly like it was in the Meadow, but I kind of just regurgitated it up here in the Forest of Valor. So I even gave him a little chest so he can ponder with his thoughts and ideas. So yeah, I love his house here. I'm super happy about that. And that's it for the Forest of Valor. And then we'll run up here to the Frosted Heights and look at this view, y'all. I just love this clock tower here. I think it's just really beautiful. And it's another seating area in the valley. Every biome has its own little seating area at this point. But yeah, so I think this is really nice. We have the well, which I might actually move, but if we come down this way, this is Christoph and Anna's, I don't want to say neighborhood because there's no other houses, but this is their neighborhood, essentially. We have a little mini shopping center here because of his stall and also Goofy's stall, so you can come and buy resources that you need. And my most favorite addition to their house is Sven's pen. So in the event that Sven ever comes to the valley, he will have a very comfy little area to stay. We have carrots on the ground for him and also some gooseberry bushes. I felt like this was the perfect use of some gooseberry bushes. And I also put the sled here, so it makes sense, you know, that you just hook up Sven and they go riding off. And I made a little pathway here, like a dirt pathway, to make it seem like this is where they drive in and out of the house often. So it would make sense that it's a little muddy and dirty right here. I don't know, I felt like it was kind of realistic, you know? And this is the highlight of the Frosted Heights for me. This is a shopping, it's going to be a shopping center-ish type of area. I wanted to incorporate some of the Christmas items we got from the most recent Star Path, so that it can feel kind of like Christmas time all year round in the valley. And I thought the Frosted Heights would obviously be the perfect area for that. So you can check in here for the spa, which is unfinished, but we have our little spa point. So you could come here and relax in the nice hot tubs. I'm hoping they add steam to these in the future, just wishful thinking. We also have some sauna stones on the ground, books, coffee. I mean, it just feels like even when you're standing here, it just feels super relaxing. We just have yet to finish it because my God, the fences, jeez. Like, why does it require so much dark wood? It's like 100 dark wood to make 20 of these fences. So it's been a bit of a grind, but you know, we're doing it. We're getting through it. Now, down here on Dazzle Beach, we've done quite a bit of decorating here. We'll start off with my favorite, which is Stitch's house. I was so excited to decorate because Stitch's house is one of my favorites. It's so cute. And I just thought it made sense that we moved the coffee bushes over here so he has fresh coffee to pick from every day. We have a driveway for his space car. I don't know if I love this, but it's here for right now. But the highlight of Stitch's house is definitely the backyard, y'all. The backyard is messy but cute. We've got holes and coffee and broken plants and even a little mini coffee station on the ground. I just wanted to feel very messy, very Stitch. You know, lots of clutter items back here, some broken barrels, rope. You know, I just wanted to feel messy but also very playful. And we even have him a little fort for when Lilo hopefully comes to the game at one place they can hang out here in the fort together. But yeah, I love his house. It's my favorite place in the Dazzle Beach area. So as we run down, we will see I have Moana's little house here, and I love Moana's house. So her fishing boat is docked right here. House is right across the way, and I just turned this entire place into a fresh fish slash restaurant area, so you could come here and buy fresh fish, but you could also have Moana cook you up a fresh lobster or a fresh fruit smoothie. So I just felt like if she was gonna have her fishing boat, it only makes sense that she can make some profits off of that, and I felt like she'd love to own her own little restaurant. So this is her restaurant, and you can obviously see you can sit down here and have some fresh seafood. It looks like someone's already been snacking a bit, and we added Donald Duck's boat here to the dock, but I just felt like Donald Duck's house fits perfectly. It just makes sense to dock it at the bridge. So really love that. We are blocking a fishing point over there, but hey, it is what it is. We gotta go for the aesthetics, friends. So then if we run over to my least favorite person in the Valley's house, it's Maui. And although Maui's house is gorgeous to me, I just can't stand him. So, but we have this little walkway. I lined it with some rocks and some what are these things called? Reeds, I think, just to make it feel like you're walking through, and it's kind of, more set up to look like someone's house. So we have that there, and I actually really like how that turned out. I even left like a little space here so you could run through to the island. So yeah, I really like that. And again, it's functional, which is most important to me in the Valley. Now, as we take a peek into the Meadow area, this is one of the highlights for me. I love decorating around the wells to make them focal points in my Valley. So this is one of two that I've done so far. I plan to do one in every single biome, but I need to add actually another lamp right here. Whoopsies. Anyways, just ignore that. But yeah, it's like a little walkway. You can come here and fast travel. We also have easy access to our storage container. I mentioned this tip in one of my tip videos, so make sure you guys check that out if you haven't seen it. But yeah, it's just really pretty, and it serves as a great way to dress up your Valley pretty easily. But yeah, we have that decorated. My house is over here, and when the new skin update comes out, guys, I may just reorganize everything. I think I want to move the garden to the front of the house and maybe move the table over here to the back. I may redo my whole house area once those new skins come out, which I'm super excited about. I hope you guys are excited too. And then running over here, we have a community garden. So we have Wally's house, which I just had to keep in the meadow with me. He's one of my favorites, so I like being close by. And I have his garden over here and my garden over here. This is a really important place for me and my community. We actually use this little flower garden, which it'll look more garden-esque soon in the future, hopefully. But I've carved out a 6K, and we changed this to a 6 and then to a 7 and 8 as I reach new milestones on my channel. So it's a really important place to me in my Valley. I love it, and I want to decorate it up some more, maybe add some fencing, and we have like a little seating area where we could sit down and technically kind of, relax in our little flower garden. So we still need to do more work here, but I'm really excited about this, and we always update it on the live streams together. So I love that little spot. Now from the meadow, we can take obviously 2 ways to go down to the glade, but we'll go down this way. This is my most recent creation in the Valley. And guys, when I say I am so obsessed, I am obsessed. I'm so happy with how this turned out. I wanted to create like a little alchemy lab. So we created a pathway that came up here, a little arrow that signifies that this is a fishing spot, and then here we have a well and stuff, so that's cute. But the highlight and the star of the show, y'all, is this. It's so pretty at night. Oh my god, I just love it, and it feels very alchemist. It feels very like, like somebody who's been out here studying and trying to work on creating the perfect potion. So I love it. These bookcases fit perfectly because they have potions inside as well. So I wanted this to feel very messy, but also, like it was purposeful. And if you walk right across the way here, we have our second designed well area. So I'm obsessed with this well area, honestly. I couldn't fit the the chest right next to it. So what I did is I moved the chest for this biome over here, so it's still easily accessible. And we have the thorny pillars, which I think work perfectly. Again, shout out to my community because they suggested that to me. And honestly, I couldn't have decorated most of this valley without my community. So thank you guys so much. I'm loving how things are coming along. And I don't know, it's just beautiful. And it's functional. You know, you can run across the bridge and you can go over here to fast travel, or you can run up to the meadow. I just love it. Eventually we'll have the walkways connected so you can walk right on over here. And although she didn't deserve it, friends, she did not deserve it, I did decorate outside of Mother Gothel's house. But yeah, I wanted this to feel very spooky, but like alchemist-y. So, you know, Mama G is obsessed with potions and stuff. So we have this little pit here that I will update once we get the cauldron. I want the cauldron so bad, but Scrooge has yet to bless me. But we have books and stuff just kind of cluttered. We also have another little seating area here, and another arrow pointing to the fishing spots. I really love this because I've also added, so I love to decorate with foods, guys. You guys know this, but I love to throw down food. So I threw down some crabs to make it feel more like, you know, fishing out here in the swamps. And we have some stumps that you can sit at. And I also placed down a mirror, of course, for Mother Gothel, who is just so self-obsessed. I thought this would keep her busy, but instead she just follows me around everywhere. We won't talk about that. But that's it. That's all we have decorated for the Glade. I am really happy with it, and it is one of my most favorite areas. Also, pro tip, if you don't like Ursula's house on the beach, move that thing to the Glade. Just put it in the middle of the pond in the Glade. It fits perfectly here. Alrighty, friends. Last but not least, in terms of what I have decorated, we're in the Sunlit Plateau. And look what we did to Scar's beautiful little house now. Well, it's beautiful now. I mean, it was so dark and gloomy before. I decided to just spruce it up with a lot of beautiful girly flowers, and Scar just loves me so much for that, I'm sure. But you know what? It's not Scar's valley, it's my valley. We do what we want around here, okay? We even left him some bones in there, so he should be happy. But yeah, we just decorated with a bunch of flowers to make it feel a little bit prettier, you know? And we have a spot right here we can lay down and snack on some fish. I threw down some fish for him to eat because he's always so hungry. And he even has a lounging chair. So although he didn't deserve a beautiful, nice, cozy home, he got one, okay? He should be thanking me. But the highlight and the only thing I've decorated in the Sunlit Plateau is Eric's house. I moved it from, I think I originally had it in the meadow up here, but we have his little statue, and then you can walk down this little windy road, and I just am obsessed with how his house looks in the plateau. I just feel like it fits perfectly. The colors, the palm trees, the aesthetic, I think it goes really well up here in the Sunlit Plateau. And yeah, he even has his little pool here and a seating area. I don't know, I really love it. I feel like it feels relaxing and it works really well. So what did you guys think? Comment your favorite area in the valley down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you need any tips or anything to help you better navigate your Dreamlight Valley game, go ahead and click the videos that are on your screen right here. Those are super helpful, especially for anybody who may be just starting out. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.